Hey everybody, how are you tonight? How are you? Come on in. I am making, surprise, I am making pumpkin bread again. Hello, hi Karen, hi Vicki. Oh my gosh, I just looked up and saw 22, my favorite number. How is everybody? Everybody okay? Hi Susan, how are you? Hi Cheryl from California. And let's see, Felicia's from Tennessee. Hey everybody, hey Pearl, hey Summer. How's everybody doing with the time change? Oh my gosh. Clint was here today and we met with Sweet Beverly, who is a builder. So fun. And I met her at a school and it was like 4:20 and it felt like to me like it was so late. It was getting dark and I was like, all right, you guys, it's so late. And they were like, it's really only 4:20. Anyway. Oh. So I'm just making pumpkin bread for I'm at 2 schools tomorrow. And so I thought I would just come on. And Darryl just popped in. Come on, Indy. I just started a live.
No way.
I did. I just started a live.
Hey,
I'm sure everybody is going to want you to come and say hello. And Darryl I love that shirt. Do you love it?
I do. I like fish hooks.
I love this.
I like Coosa cotton.
Yes. Okay, so you guys, we've talked about Coosa cotton before, and they're just these hometown guys from right here from our little city, and they have this company called Coosa Cotton. And look at this one. Look at this.
Fish hooks.
Yes, and is this like a real fishing? Is this something that you would wear fishing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because is it wicking or whatever it is?
Right, there's an SPF, right? SPF, isn't that the sun blocking?
Yeah, so it's sun blocking.
That, and you, when it gets really hot and the sun's bearing down on you, you put your hood up to keep the sun off your ears and you put your hat back over it. I would anyway.
You put your hat back on it and you'd fish like that.
And you fish like that. Anyway.
I love it.
It's yeah. And if you go out on the lake, you'll see lots of guys with these hoods over their head.
Yeah. Can you
keep
turn
the sun
around?
off the ears and off the neck.
Yeah, turn around so they can see kind of the back of this. Yeah. So anyway, we love Coosa Cotton. If you are in the Birmingham area, they are, this weekend is the Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
The big Christmas, I'm trying to think of what it's called, at the BJCC. It's a big Christmas event with all these vendors, and if you're in the area, if you go, you need to go see Coosa Cotton. They have the best display. They have this big flag, and it flies, and it's like the neatest thing. And if you do go, you got to
probably have what, 200, 300, 400 vendors there.
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing is huge. It really is.
It's, what is it called? Christmas. If you're from Birmingham, if you're in the Birmingham area, please tell us what we're trying to say. But it's a big Christmas, huge event with all these vendors, and it actually started today.
Oh, my goodness.
So it was like private today. You had to buy a ticket ahead of time.
Christmas Village.
Christmas Village.
Thank
you,
you.
Golden Bell Candle. So Brittany, right? Was that you, Brittany with Golden Bell? You have to, are you there at that event? Because if you guys don't know about Golden Bell Candle, she's amazing. She makes the best candles. Anyway, love you, Golden Bell Candle, you sweet thing. All right, everyone's saying Christmas Village, Christmas Village. Yes, that's this weekend. So if you go, check out all the things. And Golden Bell, let us know, are you there? Are you at Christmas Village? And really hoping I have your name right. Let's see. So Janice said, I loved your table decorated for Thanksgiving. Thank you. It turned out pretty cute, don't you think, Dee?
Oh, I think it's beautiful.
Okay, look at what Nina said. Do you see what she said?
I love to fish. Nina, you and me.
Nina, what do you like to fish for? What's your favorite?
What's your favorite fish? So, just an FYI, I love Pensacola.
Hello from Pensacola, Miss Annie and Darryl. Judy,
Oh, Miss
is that what
Annie.
you're talking about?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I was like, Pensacola, Mississippi.
Okay, so Golden Bell, she said, no, I am not there. I am at Shades Mountain Community Church this weekend. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that sounds like a lot of fun. Is it also a Christmassy thing there also? Please let me know that your name is Brittany. Do I have that right? I just see so many people and I'm terrible with names. So let us know, Brittany, so that we can support you if we're in that area, okay? All right, Linda said, your table was beautiful. Thank you so much. Teresa Colby said, good evening. All right, Darryl, I have got to get this bread in the oven, so will you answer anything or?
So Dana I think you like to fish for red snapper. That is one fish I've never fished for. It is a bottom fish out in the Gulf, and I've never done it. I've always trolled or sport fished for reds, a drum fish.
So I have a question, because I think when you said that you fish for reds, I've assumed that's a red snapper.
No,
Is it not?
no, it is not. It's a drum. It's a shallow water. They feed on oysters and shellfish and things like that. It's a very aggressive fish.
Do they taste good, or
Oh,
are
yeah.
they just fun to just fish?
I think
Or-
I've brought some red back. I think we've tried it.
Oh,
I
okay,
think we have.
okay.
So,
Is that fish hooks on your shirt, Dee?
yes, these are fish hooks. Straight shanked fish hooks. All right. Kathy's from cold and snowy Colorado. Wow, it's good to have you here. Watch that. Look.
Who said that?
Sheila's watched that blooper so many times, laughs all the time. It is a funny one. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we got to
So
talk about...
kingfish. I grew up kingfishing. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead, that's fine. That's
Now,
fine.
the kingfish I fished for was king mackerel, and it was a troll. We trolled for it out in the Gulf. Grew up doing that. It was a blast.
Okay.
So Patricia says my dad taught me how to fish. I miss him so much, but cherish the memories. Trout. Yeah, I've been trout fishing too. Golly. I'm trying to think of things that I. Yeah, I can't see the rest of your remarks. I apologize.
Okay, so somebody it went by, right? Whoever said that they watched that video so many times.
Sheila, I believe.
Okay. So Sheila is talking about the video with my sister. Did you guys see that? The video with my sister that we started in October 3 years ago, just this page making videos, right? So Angela and my mom came like in November, or maybe were they there for my birthday? They were there. Anyway, we had only been doing Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen for like 2 or 3 weeks, and they came and they did the apple stuff.
That's right. It was real new.
Everything was new, and what y'all did not see was everything had gone wrong that day and we didn't know what we were doing, and it was the end of the night. And so I think, anyway, we were exhausted. And so my sister and I are making that video, and some of you guys, you've wondered, what are we laughing at? Well, what we're really laughing at, and if you guys haven't watched it, we just put it up yesterday, this blooper. But My sister puts in too big of a bite. So she takes a bite at this apple slab pie.
And it's still hot.
Well, it's not, I don't know even that it's hot as much as it was such a big bite.
Big bite? Oh, okay.
And my mom is watching from the laundry room my sister take this big bite. And she knows it's too much for my sister to actually really even talk to me. And so it makes my mom start giggling.
And you can hear her in the background on that video.
Yes, so if you're watching it, listen for my mom. She's in the background. She's giggling, which then in turn makes Angela giggle. I don't realize that Angela has taken too big of a bite, but so we all get tickled. And then we get so tickled that then I toot really loud. So if you're listening to it and listen for it, if you know that what you're listening for, you'll hear that. Well, then what happened is after that happens, and my sister is so funny in that video, don't you think?
Yeah, she's hysterical.
Daryl and I watched it last night again too, and we laughed so hard. But anyway, so she pees in her pants and then runs over and turns off the video. But I literally stood there after the camera and I wet my pants too. My shoes were wet, the floor was wet. It was so funny. So anyway.
And the crazy thing about it is I'm in the living room, 2 rooms over, oblivious to everything. I had no idea what was going on.
Did you miss all of it?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a funny time. So you guys, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it because, oh my gosh, it was so funny. And we usually try to post it. We've been posting it around our anniversary time, like in October. And I think we forgot to do it. We talked about doing it. And so Angela put it up.
I agree, Diane. Too much information.
Too much information. That's so funny. It is just the way it was. So Jane said, so fun to laugh that much, though. It's good for the soul. Yes, 100%. Okay, do you want to read the things while I'm going to be baking pumpkin bread all night.
Okay, so Linda, we fished for red snapper and redfish in marlin. I think it's red snapper, redfish, marlin on the Mississippi coast. Love to fish. Have not been for 24 years. Oh my goodness. There is an island off of the Mississippi coast, just about a 4-hour boat trip south of Biloxi, called Chandeleur Islands. And you go out there and you redfish and you speckle trout fish. And I've done it twice. You go out there on a big 110-foot boat, and it has 6 cabins. You go out with 12 guys, and 2 of you to a cabin or a room in the boat. And they wake you up at 5 o'clock. You get on a little dinghy, a little 10-foot dinghy with a 20-horsepower boat, and you're able to go anywhere inside the island that you want to go. And then you get out, you wade fish. You're actually in the water up to your waist fishing. And yeah, I've had sharks swim by me. And
there's sharks around him, y'all.
yeah, it's fun. It's a blast.
Yes.
Catching the reds and the speckled trout. So
And are you going this year? Are you going to try to go this year?
Gonna try to go in June.
All right. That'll be fun.
Yeah, had more laundry to do. Hey, from St. Augustine. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Judith.
That's where my sister lives.
Yeah.
In St. Augustine.
All right. Pam says that's a classic video. I laugh so hard. We bring it up. We bring it up every year. All right, Kathy, I caught an 18-pound kingfish. Now, when you guys say kingfish, are you talking about king mackerel? If it's king mackerel, that's great. I grew up fishing for king mackerel. And I can't find your comment. I apologize. Went by too fast. So, Kathy. Where is it?
Okay, do you want to show them what you got the other day?
From Goose Cotton?
No, right here.
No. Oh. Have you posted that video?
About what?
About this.
Oh, I don't know if I have. We made
See
a
what
video.
this is? A big old bowl of pecans. So we had gone up to Virginia and I had blown the driveway clean before we left. And there was nothing on it, good and clean. We came back and it was covered in leaves, and covered in this big old bowl of pecans. And so we picked up all the pecans we could off the driveway. There's gotta be a gazillion in the yard. We haven't gone into the yard. And we didn't have this tool, so I went by Piggly Wiggly last night and got this tool so I can start cracking the pecans and digging the fruit out of the nuts. I remember growing up using this, and I figured the Piggly Wiggly here in a little small country town would have this. So, hey Debbie, that's my sister's on. Good to see you.
And I think maybe because we've been around pecan trees for so long that we know that pecans come from these pecan trees.
Come from the trees, yeah.
Yeah, so, but when my sweet friend Michelle was here,
Oh, that's right.
she was like, wait, what? What are these? And I was telling her they were pecans. So, of course, if you look at the actual nut itself, you might not know what's inside of it. Do you want to show them? Why don't you go ahead and open this
Okay.
and demonstrate how that works? But literally, we are stepping on them. We are driving over them.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. So if you live near us and you want some pecans, just come into our yard and get some. You just help yourself. And all of the squirrels are so happy right now.
Oh, they are. They're fat and happy.
And there have been lots and lots and lots of crows in our,
Do I have
you
something
need
to
a bowl?
Put the shells in?
Yeah, let me get that. You want to hold it up so they can see what you're doing?
So I cracked it with this, right?
Show them, yeah, how you crack it.
A little sound there. You just open it up. You pull the nut out. Well, where's my little digger tool?
Right in there.
Oh, there they are. You take this and you reach in there. And I'm not doing a good job, but we're going to put a little piece of the nut right there. And there we go. And there's the pecan. You break it in half because between the two halves, there is a part of the shell that's stuck between them. So here's some pecans that would be delicious to eat.
Oh, you need like another bowl, don't you?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I see what you got going on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
All right, let's do it one more time. How many of you guys ever sat around? Like, I feel like back in the day, you would get like pecans at Christmas.
Like
A lot of
bags. I
orange,
remember-
yeah, bags of them.
Am I thinking right, Debbie? Tell me, wouldn't Mom get like a 2-pound bag and we'd have to sit around and break them open? Or maybe Grammy did?
I remember as a kid, we would sit around and open them too
Yeah.
with that cracker
So
thing.
on this thing, you can see it has grooves that will actually catch the nut, hold on to the nut, and break it open. Now, if you don't have one of these, what I was doing earlier when we first got here from our trip is I would just take 2 nuts and squeeze them together and one of them would break. I think I squeezed a little too hard, broke this thing in half.
Did you hold that up when you did it with your hands? Oh, is that with the little tool?
Yeah, well, no, with the nutcracker, I squeezed really hard, and I think I broke the nut in half. Well, no, I don't think. I know I did. It's right here in two halves. I'm trying to dig the nut out. Not getting much meat off of that one. This side looks pretty good. I just reach in there and. So the good thing about it is, when you're cooking, you want to break them up into little pieces. So doing it the way I'm doing it, they end up in little pieces. It's not full nuts. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
anyway, not having success with that one. So let me find one that's decent size. Try it one more time. And then you just break it open. Got to looking, and I don't think our pecans are really big. I don't think they're big enough. I think maybe we just have small pecans. You know, so it makes it a little more difficult to break them, but the ones you get at the store tend to be bigger. I don't know. Has anybody seen Debbie, if she's answered that question? I've been...
About your family?
Yeah, about mom.
Yeah.
It just seems to me that mom would get some that we had to...
Bags of pecans.
Yeah, we'd have to break open or break. And
Yeah.
so, dig and...
I wonder if we're not having like a big bumper crop because
We seem
there's
to.
a lot of pecans.
Yeah. Sure wish they were a little bit bigger, though. To be honest with you. Because they would be easier to crack if they were bigger, right?
You know what I think? I think that you were a little boy and you were cracking these size pecans and they just
Yeah.
seemed bigger.
Seemed bigger. There you go.
That's what I think.
Okay.
But I don't know. But did you show them how you do it with your hands?
Yeah, oh, well, I talked
Did you-
about it. I didn't show them, but I talked
Okay.
about it.
It's hard to do, but you can do it. Okay, my daddy used to keep them in a big jar and he loved to crack them and eat them right out of the shell.
That's the way it's done.
Yes, and then what did you say about hickory nuts? Hickory nuts were the hardest to get the meat out of. Our farmer's market sells them this time of year and they are expensive,
Ooh.
but so good. Yes, let's see, the smaller pecans have more oil and are better tasting. Look at that.
Oh.
Brenda said, watch the squirrels do it. What
I
did
was-
you say? They're real good? What did you say? Watch the squirrels do it. They're real good at cracking them. Yes, that's so funny. LaDonna said, we got walnuts, hazelnuts, pecans, basically all kinds of holiday nuts in our Christmas stocking. That's right.
Oh,
Along
okay.
with fruits and, okay, hold on.
I couldn't get it to expand. Oh, there
And
you go.
Christmas candy, those were the days. That is so true. Okay. All right. Hey, Cindy with, hey, Althea. I love shelling pecans. Well, listen, come right up
Mom,
here.
okay, Mom and Grammy. And also, okay, so my mom and Grammy, and also they'd get us walnuts. Thank you, Deb.
Oh. Wow. You feel very strong when you're doing this. And then you, okay, there's a trick to this. I think it's, I did it too
You did
too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to practice, I guess, is what it is. And it's been a minute since I've done it. Holy cow.
Yes.
I have not done this in years and years and years. I was just excited that I found this at the Piggly Wiggly. I thought, all right, holy cow, I'm surprised they still have it. So it's a perfect tool to break your pecans.
All right, let's see.
And I'm
Rick and Kathy said we cracked walnuts for the holidays so my mom could make baklava. She was amazing and could take 2 whole walnuts and crack them in her bare hands while we used the nutcracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a skill for sure. Dora said we used to crack assorted nuts at Thanksgiving and Christmas. A lot of work, but delicious. I have 3 different types. I have 3 different types of nutcrackers. My favorite for pecans has a long handle lever you pull down and it pushes a thing to the end of the nut, and cracked it also have a walnut shaped
Oh,
cracker.
I've seen one of those. Yeah, those are cool.
And you twist a lever to crack nuts. Nuts are hard to crack. Yes, they are. Okay, that's right. So I saw one that like had a thing,
Yeah.
it was kind of long.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about? Okay, Jenny said, hello, sweet people. Love you both from York, Alabama. Well, thank you so much. Becky said, we love you too. So by the time you get them all cracked open, it will be Christmas.
That's
I know.
especially at
Honestly,
this rate. Holy cow.
right? So honestly, I was like, we need to make up little bags of these, and just whoever comes to our house, we just give them that and a nutcracker.
Yeah.
And say, here
Here.
you go.
Here.
Here you go.
Welcome to our house. Here,
Yes.
break some pecans open.
But listen, we got a present from somebody that it's probably been, it was at the office for a while, and I don't know how long we've had it here. We just get so distracted
I'm gonna go get, oh, you got that?
by all the things. You want to get that open? And I actually need to wrap. Sure. You can look and see what this is.
Okay, so this is from Castleberry, Florida.
Which Castleberry, Florida,
Is part of Orlando.
isn't that near? That's what
When
I
we
was
were
gonna say.
newlyweds, we actually did a house sitting job there in Castleberry.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. All right, so let's see, what do we have here? And I think this is from Karen? Carin? Castleberry, Florida?
Now this was back in, gosh, that was,
A long
what,
time ago.
85 or something?
Probably 85 or 86. Phyllis said, crack them and put in a bowl and pick them out while you watch a good Christmas movie or ball game.
There you go.
That is a great idea. Liz Strickland, not far from Apopka. You're right. Hey, sweet friend. If this is the Liz Strickland that I know, I think this is a sweet friend that I went to school with.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, Liz. All right, nuts freeze well in a Ziploc bag. Let's see. I take mine to a lady that puts them in a thing that cracks them for us. That was Rebecca. Oh, that's smart. Diane said, Piggly Wiggly. I used to go with my grandparents way back in the 50s. Yes. All right, what is in here from Karen?
There you go.
Oh, cute. This says thankful. Oh my goodness. She put this in the card on my birthday, October 22nd. Dear Annie and Darryl, your home is full of love and happiness that will continue for many years to come. Look how pretty her handwriting is. Your love of teaching, Annie, for which you and I share. So I made an interactive puzzle about the solar system that you may share teaching fun facts with your grands when they come to your beautiful home. Hope you and your special Darryl find a great place to display this funny little something for your 9 grands. Oh my goodness. What is this? Okay. Let's look and see what this is. This is a little pumpkin that came clipped to Oh, Darryl.
Oh my goodness, Karen. Thank
Florida
you.
State mug.
It's a bad year. That's fine. Still doesn't mean I don't love them. I
That's
love them.
right. That's a winning cup.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. What? How neat is this? Okay, it's a, look, can you guys see this?
Maybe that goes, no, that doesn't go there.
This one goes there.
Okay.
Okay.
That goes there, and that goes there. There we go.
So neat.
Maybe it goes this way.
Okay.
I'm trying real hard, Karen.
All right, Karen, I'm so sorry it took us so long to open this. So look how cute this is, you guys. It's a little solar system. made out of wood. Karen said that she made this.
That's amazing.
Look how cute that is. All these little pieces come off.
Intricate. How wonderful that is. That is
so
too cool.
Look, and it says our grands. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. And again, this beautiful card and the pretty handwriting. This is fun. So cute. Thank you.
Hello, Olivia from Eastaboga, Alabama.
All right, and we have another little something that has been here for a minute.
Yes, we apologize.
We gotta. Okay.
Really trying my best not to stab myself.
Not to stab yourself. Yeah.
It's actually easier with a pocket knife, but it's in our room.
Which feels like sometimes that's a long way away, isn't it?
It does.
So we had the sweetest, I had the sweetest thing happen today. I haven't even talked to Darryl about it, but one of my teacher friends retired. Her name is Sharon. And Sharon Rogers. Hi, Sharon, if you're watching.
Oh, I know Sharon.
And Sharon came over and visited today.
Oh, wow.
She was working at Shelby Elementary. We saw each other there. She came and visited. It was so sweet. And then Beverly came this afternoon. And that was so sweet. Anyway, who is this from?
There's a note right
Okay. Miss Annie and Darryl, something little to add to your Christmas tree this year. Thank you for your sweet messages of inspiration every day. I appreciate you both. A friend from Ohio, Judy Sharp. Aww. Let's see what this is. Judy Sharp. Let's see. Open this. I know. Christmas. I'm going to start decorating for Christmas, you guys. I showed you guys our Thanksgiving. But, okay, Darryl. You want to?
there you go. There you go. You got it. Oh, wow.
Aww.
It's pretty.
It says, let's see, I think we're going to have to,
There you go.
I'm out of trouble. It says, our first Christmas in our new house.
Wow.
That, or in our new home. That is very, very sweet. Thank you so much. I love that. All right. So, thank you, Judy. Very, very sweet. All right, Dee. What else? Was there anything else that you wanted to share or talk about? Anybody need to ask any questions or anything? We are just, I got more pumpkin bread to make tonight. We did recover from our sweet little trip. I don't even know that recover is the word because it was such a sweet, it was so sweet. We had the best trip seeing our kids, but we slept so good, didn't we?
Oh.
Was it Sunday night? We slept so good.
Went to bed early.
And Monday night, and then last night, I fell asleep on
Yeah.
the couch early. So,
Did you see that message right there?
what is it? I just ordered your family favorites cookbook. Is the pumpkin bread recipe in it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And did you get the name of who it was? That's Beverly.
Yes.
Okay.
It is in there. And I see people asking about shirts. You can always go to MissAnnie'sHomeAndKitchen.com for shirts, for our cookbooks, for hats and necklaces. All the things are there. So I don't know if anybody else had a question about that. Someone said, okay, and Linda said, I need the recipe for the pumpkin bread. So if you go to MissAnnie'sHomeAndKitchen.com, you can just type in pumpkin bread and the recipe will come up. Or if you just do a Google search, Miss Annie's pumpkin bread, it'll pop up. We are right at the top, I believe.
And this is a wonderful question.
Oh,
Did you see that?
will we be posting the link to purchase tickets for the Christmas tour? Yes. Thank you for the reminder. What is today, Wednesday? Yes. I will get with Angela and we will make sure that we post that for you guys. You can order those online. I kind of think too that you will be able to purchase a ticket when, like, even on the tour, you could do that. So it's Saturday, December 7th from 1 to 5, I believe. And it's going to be really fun. I think that it's more than just our house. It's like 4 other houses in Columbiana. And the town is so sweet, and all the shops will be open. It will be, the parade is the night before. So if you want to come for the weekend, you can do the parade the night before. You can do the town Saturday morning, and then the tour starts Saturday at 1. Marilyn said, need a shirt. When will we see the reveal of the house? Is that what you're talking about? It will be as we move along. All my pillows, well, not all my pillows, but some of the sweet pillows came in yesterday. So we will start working on the decorating the house. We've just been kind of trying to get it to the point where it's ready. Darryl and I think we're going to ask Luke
for some help.
this weekend to help with the windows. So cute little Luke, we got to get in touch with him.
Linda, you asked where you could get this shirt.
Oh.
This is from COOKBOOKS.com.
Yeah, I think you can just go to Coosa Cotton. Just go to COOSA
Cotton.com.
Put your sleeve up like this.
Can you read that? That's their logo.
Coosa Cotton. Oh, it might be backwards on a live. I think it might be backwards. But yes, you guys, they have.
Google Coosa Cotton Fishing, and it goes to their. You can find their.
Yes, and we are not. We're not getting anything.
No.
For talking about them or advertising for them.
They're just the good boys. They're good people here in Columbia.
We just love them, and they're two just boys that went to school with our kids, and they're just now having their babies. And anyway, we love their mom and dad. They own Davis Drug and Pharmacy here in town. So let's see. Michael McNear said, "I'm looking forward to seeing your house lit up." Yes, Clark Griswold style.
Take the whole city down, plug it in.
Oh my gosh, we are going to see what happens. Kim wants to know about the curtains before Christmas. Yes.
It's going to happen, Kim.
Yes.
I feel a miracle happen. This will be a Christmas miracle at Miss Annie's.
And we love a deadline.
We do.
We love to
it really pushes us.
We love to be pushed up against a deadline, and we just haven't had one yet. So anyway, it's going to happen. And when it does, you guys will be the first ones to know.
You will.
So anyway, so Linda said, you two are the best. Well, you're very sweet. Pamela said, will you be making a stuffing for Thanksgiving? Listen, in my cookbook, I have a wonderful stuffing. And so this, you guys, I actually made a video today of one of the recipes that are in here. And I was thinking about this book. So when we made this book, Volume 1, we had no idea that we would ever do 2, 3,
and 4.
or 4. And so what I did is I put all of my favorite recipes in this book, because when Thanksgiving and Christmas come around, I was always trying to pull from this book and this book and this book and get out this card. And so I put them all in this book. So and my teacher friend today was telling me that her book, this one, is like a mess because she uses it all the time. So this Volume 1 really is so good. It's one of our best sellers. So if you need recipes for Christmas, they're right in here. And you can find all of this stuff on MissAnniesHomeAndKitchen.com.
Sherry, I think we've asked Clint. He's like, you know what? I'm going to let you handle that. So
what is that?
Clint would handle the curtains.
Oh. So, and the other part of that is Clint can do a lot of the harder detail work.
Very.
Like he can do a porch, and Darryl can hang curtains.
I can.
So Clint could absolutely do curtains, but we're letting him do some harder things because he's good at that. Charlene said, love watching your videos and reels. You are always positive and encouraging. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Do you do a cheese pie? No. I've never done a cheese pie. I don't know anything about a cheese pie. I bet you could Google cheese pie. I've never, ever, ever made a cheese pie. I don't even know that I've heard of it.
I don't think I've heard of it either.
I've heard of cheesecake. So
Mincemeat pie. I grew up with that.
mincemeat pie.
Mincemeat pie.
Okay, would you tell everybody what you ate with mincemeat pie?
It was a family tradition. Now, you know, my mom's from Maine and my grandmother's from Maine, Grammy. So every time we had either a Thanksgiving or Christmas meal, she always baked a mincemeat pie, which was just absolutely delicious, and an apple pie. And we always got a big slice of cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, to eat with it. And anyway, I grew up doing that. It was just, anyway, I just thought that's
You
the way
loved
you eat
it.
pie.
I know.
Sharp cheddar cheese with it. I don't know.
So, you know, like when you marry into a family and they have different traditions, right? So,
Different way of doing things.
yeah. And so my family's actually from Michigan. My parents are from Michigan. And so while I grew up in Florida, we ate northern food. My mom didn't fry chicken. She didn't do fried okra. She didn't do anything like that. So we ate a lot of northern influenced food. So Darryl, his mom is from the New England states. And so anyway, I had never even remembered ever seeing mincemeat pie. And then when he put cheese with it, that was such a big surprise to me. I didn't know about that. And then also, your mom always did a relish, like, what did she do? Like pickles?
Oh yeah, like a little tray with little things on it. Yeah.
Like pickles, celery,
Little
stuffed
sweet
celery.
pickles, little whole sweet pickles. Yeah.
They always did that every Thanksgiving and Christmas. They had this like
Olives. Green and black olives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was always something that we had.
Yeah.
Something else, I don't know if I've shared this with you. If I did, it was a couple of years ago. So I have an influence in my life, okay? I've got the Maine influence from my mother, and I've got the Southern influence from my dad. My dad was born and raised in Arkansas. Now, Annie was raised in a home with parents from Michigan, and then she spent a year living with the Swanbergs. She shared that with you. And the Swanbergs, Mr. Swanberg, or Dad, would grill pork chops out on the back porch.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he would bring them in, and knives and forks were essential in their eating, at
They
their
used
table.
knives and forks.
That's how they did it.
Okay.
I'm a Southern boy. She cooked pork chops first time. We're newlyweds in our very first apartment, sitting down. All we had was a little table with 2 chairs that could fit to it. Pork chop. I pick it up by the bone. And that's how I was raised eating a pork chop, by holding onto the bone and eating it that way. She about fell out. She's like, what are you doing? What have I married? Holy cow. Anyway.
You ate it like it was fried chicken.
Yeah.
Like picking up a drumstick.
Just pick it up by the bone.
I had never seen that before in my life. That was so funny. Joanne said, we do those trays also with lots of fried chicken.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. Barbara said, Dad had a cousin in St. Louis and she did a mincemeat pie and served sharp cheese with it.
There you go.
From St. Louis.
Wow.
Vicky said, hi. Hey there. How are you? Gail said, I've heard of eating cheese with apple, but never tried it.
Oh, you need to try it with an piece of apple pie. Oh my.
With cheese?
Yeah.
Apple pie with cheese?
Apple pie with a slice of sharp cheddar cheese. Every Christmas or New Year's. Or
Oh my gracious. Somebody just said, I love Little Debbie. Let me see who just said that, you sweet friend. Nina. I love Little Debbie oatmeal cake with a slice of cheese.
Ooh.
Never. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Faye said, good evening. Just saw that you were on. Well, good evening. Diane, hello. So Ara said, that's how I like it, Darryl.
Grab a hold of that bone.
Grab a hold of it like that? Okay. So
Now, you know, if I go out to Outback or Texas Roadhouse, they usually have a big, thick pork chop that I get. Got to use a fork and a knife with that. It's just, it has no bone. It's boneless. So
comes.
That's the only way.
Just
Oh,
put this
there
right
you
here.
go.
Be careful.
Ooh.
Careful, it's hot. Oh, turn
Hot pumpkin bread.
it on.
House smells delicious.
Yes, we have a couple more weeks of this, Dee.
Yes.
Every day, every night, making pumpkin bread. All right.
So there's Faye from North Carolina, and she loves apple pie with cheese. All right, slice of cheese. Maybe it wasn't a thing from New England. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a thing. And
Pick it up and bite it. That's right, Patsy. That's the way you eat a pork chop. Pick it up by the bone and just go to town.
oh my goodness. Sliced apples with cheese, microwave for a minute. Yum. Janice.
wow.
Okay, so this is Mrs. Suggs, Janice. So she's Angela Deaver's neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's the famous Mrs. Suggs. We're so glad you're on tonight. She supports us, but she sure loves that Angela.
Okay.
You guys. Alice said some apple pies have cheese in the crust.
Wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, never. Mary said, my in-laws always made mincemeat pies, I think is what you said. The comments go by so fast, we can't always see them. Okay. We might have to move this over here while I'm wrapping up. I got work going on here, you guys. Linda said they always held their pork chops. Kathy said, did you say you put about a cupful of the mix in each holder? Are you talking about my pumpkin bread?
Yeah, I'm sure she is. Yeah.
So it's a quarter of a cup. So here's my quarter of a cup. It's about a quarter of a cup in each one. So, and then it just makes this size. And I've probably made 1,000 of these already this week. Not this week, but this year, this school year. So I'll bring you guys over here for just a second.
Put your satchel on.
You know what I decided to do today, and this was kind of fun, is Angela and Brittany at the office had printed off these cards. And these cards actually have the recipe. And when we went and spoke and we did that special thing where we did that little show, anyway, I shared these with my teachers today, and they can scan that QR code so they can see Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen. Wasn't that so sweet that they did that? I just love that people are just help us out in all the ways. All right, Irene said, I never heard of cheese on apple pie, but on one of the Love Lucy episodes, she talked about that. Yes. So, all right, you guys, let's see. Yeah, you can take that off. Let's see, what brand is your oven? Looking for a new one. It's just a GE, and we bought it at Lowe's. We bought all GE appliances in this kitchen.
Tell them
Sharon, hey Sharon. My grandma made homemade apple dumplings and melted cheese on top.
Oh, wow.
What? Sharon, are you okay? Are you all right? She had a little something today. So making sure she's okay. I can't find my scissors. Do you see them?
So Sherry says she shared your blooper video with my sister, and she loved it also. Said that would be us.
That's so fun. I'm gonna put this up here. Daryl's so tall, he's gotta be up here. You can stand right here, Dee.
Okay.
You can stand right here. And I'm just gonna make this real quick. Can you read what people are saying?
Oh, not from here.
Okay. What are you going to do with all that pumpkin bread? So tomorrow I'm just visiting 2 schools, and I make pumpkin bread for all of the teachers and the front office staff. So I just make all this bread for all these people. Suzette said, did the napkins on your table come from Walmart? Not all of them. I've had those napkins for a long time, and so I just have been collecting napkins. So I think some were from Walmart. Nothing from this year, though. Some were from Walmart and some were like from Hobby Lobby and Kirkland's, I think. Sharon said, I'm hanging in there, friend, few days of recovery. Well, we love you and we will be praying for you, sweet friend. Cindy said, what brand of windows did Clint put in upstairs?
He says in the video, and
Yes.
it's not a brand I was familiar with. I can't remember, but it's in the video. He tells what it is.
Yes, so if you go back and watch the video where he's explaining it, he'll tell you, because, yeah, I don't remember the name of them.
It's not something that was familiar to me at all.
Yes.
Hello, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, Janice said, I make a apple casserole with Velveeta cheese, sweet and salty. Well, you might have to send me a little message about that. That's interesting. I've never heard of an apple casserole. Have you, Darryl?
No.
All right. Janice said, have you ever had honey on an apple or honey cake? No, but that sounds delicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Grace said, when I was in grade school, they served apple pirate with cheese on top. I wonder if that's pie. I would not eat it because of the cheese on it. My mother made mincemeat pie when I was a small child. I never said I didn't like it, but I really did not.
Oh my goodness.
She never said that.
I love my grandmother's. Now, I don't know if it was different. I never could understand exactly what was in the mincemeat pie. I think I asked her a few times. I just ate
Is it real
because
meat in the mincemeat pie?
I asked.
I'm scared about that. Who knows what's in mincemeat pie? You'll have to let us know.
Yeah.
Alice said, I made your pumpkin bread. Everyone loved it. I'm so glad. You guys, can you imagine? So many of you guys have been making pumpkin bread. It would be super cool to add up how much bread was made.
Hello, Judy from Washington State. It's good to have you here with us.
Washington State. David Long said, we make pineapple cheese casserole. Yes, and I've had that, and that's really yummy.
Have you?
I've never made it, but I should try it. Beverly said, please tell Dee that I've made his apple dump cake all of the time for my couple in the nursing home. They love it.
Wonderful.
From Indiana.
Good deal.
Yes.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Rita said, pray you have both gotten rested up from your trip. We have. We have slept so good.
Yeah.
We have slept so good.
Guess who has to get up at 4 in the morning?
You do?
I do. I've got to be there early tomorrow.
Okay, you guys, before we get off of this live, do you want to show them the clock in our room?
Well,
If y'all want to see the most amazing thing that we love. All right, Darryl, you could probably just take this whole thing.
okay.
Okay.
So while Miss Annie's busy, she's gonna lead the way. And I'm gonna turn this around so you don't have to look at me. There we go. All right. So we want to turn that off, don't we?
We do, but I'm just gonna,
Why don't you turn the lamp off?
oh, okay.
And while she does that, I will turn this off and our room goes dark. Well, no,
Well, come on in, and then I'm gonna turn it off.
okay.
Okay. So, one of our followers and friend was talking about this alarm clock and that you can see the time on the ceiling. So I was like, what? So, we got one of these and we love it. So I'm gonna turn off the light and then Darryl's gonna let you see that the time appears on our ceiling.
So it's pitch dark. We're laying in bed and the camera's
Can they
knocking.
see?
Well, I'm trying to get the camera to where it won't get weird on me.
I don't know if they can see it. Can y'all see the time up there?
I can see it.
Oh, there it is.
Barely in the thing. So it's up on the ceiling. We're laying in bed. So we don't have to get out of bed. We don't have to look at our watch. We don't have to find the clock. It's right there. We just open our eyes and we can tell what time it is.
Yes.
Pretty cool stuff,
So
actually.
let them see this clock
Oh,
right here.
there we go.
So here's the clock. It's a little sharp.
And that's the red thing that beams up to the ceiling.
Yep. So we'll find the link to this and we'll put this, I'll do a little video, maybe another little video about it, but we love this thing because we just roll over and we can see what time it is.
Yeah. Gonna turn around?
Yeah. All right, we can walk back and we'll say goodnight to everybody.
Yeah. And we're almost out of the dark. There we go. Here we go. Out of the dark and headed to the kitchen.
All right, so did you guys get to see that?
There were some that couldn't see it, and there were some that could. So
right.
it was kind of hard for it to be seen. So
Yeah. All right, so listen, we have been wanting to share that with you guys forever because it's been a game changer for us.
Yeah.
You wake up in the middle of the night and you see, oh, it's 3:30, and anyway, it's been pretty awesome. So we wanted to share that. All right, Nancy said we have that clock and we love it. Tina said that's neat, right? It's so great. We love it so much. All right, so I've got bread to wrap. And Darryl Paul, I bet you are ready to go to bed.
I am. I'm tired, and I've got an early day tomorrow. So.
And Sharon said, yes, please post the link. So I will be posting that link. It was less than $20 at Walmart. It has like 8 different night sounds too. Like
Yeah,
if you
it has
need
white
noise.
Yeah, it has that.
It has that. It has the time on it. It has just, you can just see.
And you don't have to have it constant like we do. You could just do a little, hit a button and it'll shine up there for a second if you like it that way.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the letters, I mean, the numbers are this, like,
They're
pretty
pretty
big.
big.
They're
Yeah.
really big, so
Yeah.
you can really see them. And the color of them, even though it's like a little red color, it never bothers me
Oh
at
no,
all.
it's not bright at all. It
It's
doesn't-
not bright at all. Okay, let's see. Deb said, I think, okay. We had nuts in our stockings for Christmas. And she said, I still eat pork chops with her fingers. That's so funny. Okay, Michael said, I'm glad I got to spend some time with you guys tonight. Love y'all. Bedtime for me. Yes, we're going to bed too. Love you guys so much. Have a great night. We will see you. And we've got to remind everybody to be
stronger every day.
know that you can do hard things. And we will see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks
Good
for
night.
following us. We
Love
love
you.
you. Bye.